So we are making chile relleno, the way that Ivan's family likes to eat it. So we're just blackening our peppers, and I've already got 2 sweating out. I'll show you what happens when they get all covered up. They go into a plastic bag just for them to sweat so that their skin is easy to pull off. So they're hiding in there. Oops, there. Okay, so we're gonna make the filling while the peppers are still blackening. And Ivan's family's favorite way to do it is with feta. So first we have to saute some onions, and then we're just gonna add the feta. So I like them just slightly translucent, and we're just gonna add all the feta on here and turn the heat off and let it melt. And I just like to make sure that it's spread evenly because I have 8 peppers, so I'm gonna kind of divide this into 8 bunches. And you can see it's starting to melt here a little bit. So we'll just let that finish melting. I might throw just a cover on it. The heat is already off. So now that your pepper has sweated a little bit, you're just gonna take this and start peeling off all the edges. So I like to do this by hand so I don't damage the pepper, but I know that some of the Mexican ladies use a knife. So when you have most of the skin off, you want to find where there's like a natural vein here, and I'm just going to cut it open with my knife. And you're going to pull the seeds and the veins out. So be careful because this is probably really hot. I just like to dump the water out and just grab that and squeeze and pull it out. And I give it a little rinse both sides, and then set it to the side on a paper towel because we want to drain it and get it as dry as possible. So once you have your clean pepper, we're just going to put that cheese in, the stuffing. So I've divided my cheese into 8 parts, and you can see it's kind of hardened a little bit. So we're going to try and just stick it inside the pepper carefully. And then you are going to take this. Some people like to put a toothpick, but I try to just hold it together, dredge it in flour, and then you're going to set it to the side because prepare for our egg wash. So here is our, you just hold it tight so that stuff doesn't come out. There's our pepper, and we're just going to put it to the side, and we're just going to repeat the process with all of our peppers. So now you take the amount of eggs per pepper that you have. So 1 egg per pepper. I have 8 peppers. I have 8 eggs that I have separated the yolks and the whites. And now we're just going to whip these whites until they are stiff. And then we'll come back and I'll show you what we do with the peppers. Okay, so we're just going to whip these yolks and kind of fold them in. This was whipping for about 15 minutes. So this part you have to be a little bit careful because you don't want to break the whipping, and just a little bit of salt and pepper. You like to use the Himalayan salt. And now you're going to just fold this really carefully. I try not to overmix. Just a little bit of flour. Okay, and you're gonna put your pepper in here. Now remember that seam that you had. We're gonna make sure that we get it down when we fry. So there's the seam. So I'm just gonna dip it carefully and kind of use the fork. Get some egg wash, egg mixture all over. Okay, now the seam's here, so we're going to put it in this pan. This is just starting to warm, and I like to go low medium. It's okay if the oil's not heated yet. And one thing I learned is you don't overcrowd your pan so that you have time to flip it. So we're just going to take a little bit of oil over them to try to get them to not fall apart. This is the hardest part. Hopefully I don't mess it up. So I have a fork and a rubber spatula so you don't break them. You just carefully turn. And you can see this side is starting to cook. And I'll do one more turn after this one, and then the pepper will be cooked. So these ones are almost done. So you can see this little part at the end here. I don't like that, that's not cooked. So I'm just gonna grab it very carefully, gentle, gentle. Kind of turn it up on itself just for a minute or so, just to try and finish cooking that egg part. And you wanna have a paper towel plate ready. There, you see that's done. So we're just gonna repeat the process with all of our peppers.
Sí me lo voy a comer. Un taquito. Mira. Sí.
He says he's gonna make a taco, a taquita.
Un taquito.
Taquito.
Con arroz.
Ah, okay, with
Y
rice.
chile.
And chile, yeah.
Wow, salsa. Y ya.
Okay.
Like this and this.
Provecho. Bien?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ivan approves.